The brand new map here on solo. This can be done solo, or there is a way of doing it with friends, but it's better just to do it solo so you guys can actually mess around with it yourselves. So head into a game and just go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch unlocked just like normal. I recommend going ahead and getting yourself perks. Using Gobblegums is the fastest way to do this, so you don't have to sit there and use all your points, because you want to try and get into this glitch as quick as possible. I actually went into this glitch later than usual because I was trying to test and mess around with it, but you guys, after I've tested it and I've messed around with it, this is literally a non-filter tutorial on what's good about this glitch and what's bad about this glitch, and you could literally do it by the start of like round 10, 11, 12ish. It really depends on how fast you can get yourself a Casimir grenade from the crafting table. So you want to go ahead and craft yourself a Casimir grenade. I recommend getting yourself the Vulture Aid perk, because that's going to drop a lot more salvage from the zombies, so you can save up and get yourself that Casimir grenade ASAP. So when it hits round 10 to 11, you can actually grab yourself a stamp. Now you want to get yourself the lion sword with this stamp. Alright, once you've done that, you will now be greeted with some parasites that have like a glow around them. You want to go ahead and kill them and your sword will light up. Go to the door that's next to Speed Cola and you want to hit it 4 times with this light up glowing sword that you get from killing these parasites. So I went to this very late because I wanted to test the full limits of this glitch. I even got myself pack 3 rare rarity on my gun and everything, hoping this would be really good, and I got myself Deadshot Daiquiri and all to get my headshots. But anyway, what you want to go ahead and do is go into the room where you can place the sword. Now the room that you went and unlocked there, you want to go into that room, place the sword down on the stone bit itself. As soon as you place the sword on the stone pedestal, it's going to come up with a time remaining timer at the left hand side of the screen. You want to run over to the door of the actual entrance to this place itself, and you want to throw your Casimir grenade down, and you want to try and get inside it so it teleports you outside. Okay, now I was messing that up when throwing it because it was hitting the walls, so it needs to be in an open area near the door so it will actually activate. So just remember that, because I was stupid and I didn't realise that, as you've seen in the gameplay there. Okay, but once you're out the room, you now want to head towards the cannon that's on the map. Now when you're at the cannon here, you want to run as quick as possible because the time remaining thing is on your screen at the left hand side. So when that goes down to 2 seconds, what we're going to be doing is activating this cannon and activating the animation for it to go inside of the cannon. Now that's going to trick the game into thinking we're inside the cannon, but we're also inside the room at the same time. So it's going to teleport us outside of the room, but we're also still in the cannon. You'll see now. Okay, so when it hits 2 seconds, get inside the cannon, it's going to shoot you, and right before the cannon animation ends, it's going to teleport you outside to this spot right here, as if you were inside the room and you failed the step. Now as you can see, you're in complete God mode here. Now because I had my sword out when I got into the cannon, I am now spawning in here with my sword, and I can kill the zombies that are all going to pile up with the sword. Now this sounds really good and all for XP and being able to go AFK and stuff, but unfortunately the bad thing about this is it gets to a certain point where the round will come with the parasites and the spiders. The parasites will not be able to be killed because they will not get close enough to you, and you're going to end up getting kicked for AFK, which is horrible. You're probably thinking, Neon, why is that though? Well, that's because in this glitch you cannot actually move as well, so this does need a lot of work, so I want you to mess around with it as a community. But what I did here is I did save and quit after that happened to me with the parasites, and once you save and quit, you can come in and you can actually do it again. But if you do this glitch this time without the sword in your hand, you can actually access your gun. So this is what's really good. You guys need to mess around with this to see if we can actually get a way to move around in this glitch, but I'm not too hopeful for it. But I've been messing around with it for a while now, ever since I've seen it come out from a channel called Unbound last night. I did go ahead and mess around with it for such a long time, and I can't find anything personally, but that's why I'm leaving it to you now as a community. You can actually go ahead and get into this with your gun, as you can see as well. So I'm sitting here getting a bunch of headshots and stuff, but the only downside to that as well is my Deadshot Daiquiri and all that wasn't working. I couldn't pick anything up off the ground. Nothing was working for me whatsoever, and I couldn't get ammo or anything. So when I ran out of ammo, I just had to save and quit, come back in and do it again, because obviously when you end the round you're able to save and quit, but when you come back in you need to redo the glitch. But I'm going to be completely unfiltered and honest with you guys. That's why I decided to make this video, because this is circulating YouTube right now, and as a glitching channel a lot of people were asking me about it, so here's the video, and that's how you do the glitch. You can mess around with it as you like. My name is Neon, everyone. If you like this video, smack a subscribe, don't forget to drop a like as well, and I'll see you next time. Peace.